7 great women of God in the Bible. 1. Mary, the mother of Jesus. Luke 1:26-38. Mary was a young, humble woman chosen by God to carry his son, Jesus Christ. Despite fear and uncertainty, she responded with faith. Let it be to me according to your word. Her obedience shows us that God can use ordinary people for extraordinary purposes. Mary's life is a symbol of surrender, faith, and divine favor. 2. Esther, the Queen of Courage. Book of Esther. Esther was a Jewish orphan who became queen of Persia. When her people faced destruction, she risked her life to stand before the king, saying, "If I perish, I perish." Through her bravery and wisdom, she saved an entire nation. Esther teaches us that true courage means doing what's right, even when it's dangerous. 3. Ruth, the loyal servant. Book of Ruth. Ruth, a Moabite woman, chose loyalty over comfort. After her husband died, she refused to leave her mother-in-law Naomi, saying, "Your people will be my people, and your God my God." Her faithfulness led her to divine favor. She became the great-grandmother of King David, part of the lineage of Jesus. Ruth reminds us that devotion and humility bring God's blessings. 4. Deborah, the prophetess and judge. Judges 4-5. Deborah was a fearless leader and prophetess who guided Israel during a time of oppression. She led armies, inspired men, and delivered God's word with power. Her leadership proves that God equips women with strength and wisdom to lead nations and bring justice. 5. Hannah, the prayerful mother. 1 Samuel 1-2. Hannah longed for a child and poured her heart out to God in tears. God heard her prayer and blessed her with Samuel, who became a great prophet. Hannah's story shows the power of persistent prayer and faith that refuses to give up. Her dedication reminds us that God hears the cries of the brokenhearted. 6. Mary Magdalene, the faithful follower. John 20:11-18. Mary Magdalene was once broken and bound by darkness, but Jesus delivered her, and she never turned back. She followed him faithfully, even to the cross, and became the first to witness his resurrection. Her life reveals that no past is too dark for God's light, and that true devotion means staying close to Jesus through it all. 7. Abigail, the woman of wisdom. 1 Samuel 25. Abigail was married to a harsh man named Nabal, but when his foolishness nearly led to disaster, she acted wisely to bring peace between her household and David. Her grace and discernment prevented bloodshed and later led to her becoming David's wife. Abigail teaches that wisdom and humility can turn conflict into peace. In summary, these women, Mary, Esther, Ruth, Deborah, Hannah, Mary Magdalene, and Abigail, prove that faith isn't about gender or power. It's about trust, obedience, and courage. God used them to shape history, and he can use you too, if you believe, obey, and walk boldly in his purpose.